Right, exactly. And you testimony, a walking testimony of that.
Thank you.
Monumental. Man, that was lovely. I want to know, okay, when you was over there, going back to the Aftermath, when you were over there at Aftermath, who did you like out of all the artists over there? Who did you kind of cling on to over there? Like, who was like, man, I fucks with him. You don't have to tell me who you don't, but
for sure,
tell me like the ones who you kind of locked in with.
To be perfectly honest, me and Dre had a very close relationship while I was there.
Okay.
Me and Mailman had and Mailman co-produced the Chronic 2001 for the younger cats that don't know. So Dr. Dre and Mailman both produced Chronic 2001. Mm-hmm. So Mailman and me had a very dope relationship. DLC would always come and give me like game.
Dope.
Yeah, he would always come give me game and always just basically give me words of encouragement.
Right.
Focus would always, me and him was like, I still talk to Focus from time to time today. Shouts to Dim Joints, who was always a cool dude over there. Let me see, who else would like, I always loved when Marsha Ambrosia came to the studio because she really was like a big sister. Like she would always go out of her way. I remember, I'll share this story in public. I remember I was working on my album and I played the record and I thought it was dope, right? And she listened to it and she was like, yo, this record is amazing, but how can y'all sit here and listen to greatness and not want to take this to the next level? She goes over and she pushed the engineer to the side. She started mixing my record so where it sounded the way it was supposed to sound, because she knew that I didn't know. Like she knew at that point I was like a mixtape dude. I had been making music in my mama's basement. I didn't know certain things about what took a record to the next level. Right. And she knew that I didn't know that. And there was a lot of other people in the room that instead of helping me or telling me the things that I needed to know, because here's the thing, just to where this story has some context. Right. When you play music for Dre, right? He not listening, he just basically gonna keep it real with you. Like this ain't it or this is it. Right? So when Marsha was listening to my music, she like, yo, I hear the potential of what this could be. But if he plays this song for Dre the way it sounds right now, it's gonna get canceled. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't it.
Right.
So she took it upon herself to go sit down at the mixing board and put drops in the music, mix my vocals, put echoes and ad-lib. And it was just like, that was one of the most selfless things I ever seen somebody do in the music business. And I always wanted to make sure that I did that for other artists. Like when they think a record is done, I try to push their minds and their imagination to, well, it could always be bigger, or it could always sound a little more polished, or throw ideas their way, because that's what Marsha did for me. So yeah, who else at Aftermath? But yeah, those were the people that really stand out to me. And oh my God, how could I forget my dog DJ Silk? Me and him doing a project right now. DJ Silk is the reason he kind of like gave me the thumbs up. Cause I want to say this too. Like it's a lot of things like when I have a platform, and if I start running long, don't be afraid to cut me off and tell me to shut up. This be the Aries in me, dog.
I got 'em, dripping like water. You want 'em, I got 'em, dripping like water.